Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage TSA's Chief Executive, Alyson Scurfield.
Welcome to the 2019 International Technology Enabled Care Conference here in Birmingham for the third year. It's starting to feel like home. With over 800 delegates here over the next 2 days, the event is certainly proven to be the must for our annual calendar. And I'm delighted to announce we have commitment to come back here for the next 3 years. As you see tech being embedded in the wider health and care agenda, this year's conference theme, Citizen-Powered Communities, embraces the role of technology is playing in the redesign and commissioning of proactive, preventative services which are truly person-centred and outcomes-focused. May I take this opportunity to firstly thank our headline sponsors, Tunstall Healthcare, Access Group, Legrand and CSL, not only for their support within this major event, but also for contributing to our leadership work throughout the year. You will soon hear from our President, Paul Burstow, on the stage when he launches our technology-enabled care ambitions, setting out our clear objectives to 2025. I would also like to thank the Innovation Agency, our content partner, for a second year running. Their support is invaluable and continued collaboration support so we understand our health sector. Our leadership work defined the limitless and exciting role tech can play in population health, bringing wider efficiencies to the healthcare system with proven cost savings, but most importantly, the effectiveness and improved outcomes for people. However, the human impact of population health must not be forgotten. By giving people and staff the tech tools and confidence through education and workforce development and cultural change, this is really pivotal to this agenda. We all need to empower people to improve their own health and well-being and have ownership over their self-care and routines. This will be the key healthier population and living well for us all. My call to action to you all today: we know that tech works. We know it has the potential to deliver outcomes needed to enable people to live well. But we need to think about the wraparound care. We need to do, what do we do with the data? Who responds to it? What is the physical response in the communities? And what is the people element to this care model? As we saw in our opening video this morning, if we get this right, normalising care for individuals and empowering our workforce and citizens to embrace tech as an enabler, to support better outcomes for people, then we will see tech becoming a true reality for our society. We have an exciting programme over the next 2 days, as our leading experts inspire you with a wide range of presentations on plenary and in the innovation stage and exhibition. David Pearson, our Tech Quality Chair and Chair of the Nottingham and Nottinghamshire Integrated Care System, will open a session later today on how quality improvement is driving the transformation of care, followed by a debate panel discussing the power of data and making sure people are the heart and centre of this transformation. In 2018, together with ADAS and TLAP, Think Local, Act Personal, we launched a powerful collection of tech stories, capturing very different, very personal stories, and each painting a vivid picture of how technology-enabled care is transforming their lives. The stories are told from the individual's perspective, using their experiences and their own unique circumstances to communicate what tech really means to them. Whether it's gaming or social media, a debate about the latest technology tends to be focused and aimed at our younger generation. But we all know now we have an increasing tech-savvy older generation, from whom digital technologies is also an integral part of their everyday lives. The latest audit media use of attitude report from Ofcom shows that more than a quarter of our over 75-year-olds use a smartphone, and over 38% have a social media profile. It's quite compelling. Digital technology in all its forms is an enabler. It empowers people and goes to the heart of the personalisation agenda. The question I would like to ask today is, why should we use the technology changing? Why can't we take it as we move and our care escalates and we move into care homes? Martin Green, CEO of Care England, will be on stage this afternoon updating our collaborative work on his ambitions for reimagining care in care homes. Care England will launch the second edition of Tech Stories at their national conference in November in collaboration with TSA. Analog to digital. In the last 2 years, since we released our TSA white paper on the digital shift of telecommunications and the likely impact on technology-enabled care services, BT Openreach still advised that old-fashioned phone lines will disappear by 2025. So we are 2 years closer to the end game, and we still need lots of testing of the old generation alarm systems. And we need reassurance and backup. You may have also seen Sky News reporting last month that £30 billion will be needed to provide universal coverage for fast broadband, with many millions needed for publicity and campaigning. We can't allow tech services to fail and impact wider health and care during these digital changes. As TSA presses on with this agenda, please join us in the debate here on stage tomorrow morning. To hear the latest updates from leading experts, it's time to resolve this quickly, to allow us to concentrate on the opportunity digital brings. The highlight of our conference is the gala dinner this evening and our awards ceremony. We will showcase some of the best-in-class innovations and recognise the fantastic developments shaping our industry, evidence the successful outcomes we're all working so hard to achieve. 37 organisations will be achieving accolades for successful completion of the Quality Standards Framework. Baroness Greengross, our patron, commends the work of the organisations and the contribution they're making to the lives of people in our communities. This year we've gone interactive and we've launched our first ever conference app. I'm sure you have all downloaded it, and if you haven't, please do so. I'm so excited to have a robotics demonstration live on stage tomorrow. And look out for the Citizens Experience Zone down in the exhibition, where you can experience firsthand the sensations of living with autism and dementia. We all have personal stories, how technology is enriching people's lives. In line with our Peoples and Communities theme, and as a carer for my dad, who has late stages of dementia, I was touched and inspired at Homestead's Caregiver of the Year Awards in late 2018. An incredible individual with his unique way of researching the people he cares for so he can understand and deliver highly personalised quality care and build trust. When embracing tech, we cannot and must not forget the personal interventions of how life-changing this is for people.